Hello, and thanks for connecting with us. I'm Jenny Chavone from Corporate Communications, and I have the pleasure today to moderate this Let's Connect podcast with Pernille Lind Olsen, our Regional President for Henkel North America, who also serves in Adhesive Technologies, global and regional roles, and also Martijn de Regt, Head of Finance for North America. Both Pernille and Martijn have recently taken on their North America leadership roles, and in this podcast, it's the first opportunity for them to comment on our regional performance. Welcome to you both, and thanks for talking with us today.
Thanks, Jenny. I am super pleased for the opportunity to connect with the Henkel North America team today and share our financial performance and progress.
Thanks on my side too, Jenny. I'm extremely pleased for this opportunity to discuss our financial results, but also particularly our North American performance.
Following the recent release of Henkel's global first half 2023 results, today's Let's Connect podcast focuses on results from our region and key drivers impacting our performance. Pernille, can you recap for us Henkel's global sales performance and how each of the businesses contributed?
Of course, Jenna. The first 6 months of the year, we saw strong organic growth of 4.9%. This was driven by both of our businesses, Adhesive Technologies and Consumer Brands. And in both businesses, we also saw double-digit price increases. However, volumes were below prior year, driven by, among others, softening in some of our key markets and the effects of our portfolio management. When we look at profitability first 6 months of the year, we have seen good progress to restore our profitability driven by focus and discipline around gross profit and adjusted EBIT margins. We reached 11.5% on a group level, and that's is being up by 80 basis points. So the profitability results are significantly impacted by strong pricing, as I mentioned before, and also by accelerated savings in our Consumer Brands merger, as well as our continued portfolio measures. Finally, if we go to adjusted earnings per share, we see a growth of above 14% at a constant exchange rate in the first half of the year. So, Martijn, your thoughts on second half of the year?
Yes, Pernille, thanks. Of course, the first half was actually a very good start into the year. And the base of the first half, of course, also lead to the fact that we were able to increase the guidance to the external markets for 2023. So we are now expecting an organic sales growth in the range of 2.5 to 4.5%. Furthermore, we expect an adjusted EBIT margin of 11 to 12.5%. These two things together all in all leads to the fact that we could increase our adjusted earnings per preferred share in the range of +5 to +20%.
Thank you, Martijn. And now, Pernille, would you like to share with us how North America performed as a region?
Sure, Jenny, thanks. So first half of 2023 in Henkel North America, we had a sales of $3.4 billion. And that constitutes the importance of this region in the Henkel world, because we are in North America 28% of the global NES. $3.4 billion, that's an organic sales growth of 3.8%. And again, just like with the global results, this is supported by strong pricing actions, both in Adhesive Technologies and in Consumer Brands. So, Martijn, continuing our focus on North America, let us hear a little bit about how the business units are performing.
Yes, maybe I start with Adhesive Technologies. Adhesive Technologies was able to deliver a very strong growth driven by the mobility and electronics and craftsman construction and professional business areas. Sales growth was flat in the consumer goods business, but negative in the packaging business, primarily due to the high prior year comparables. Particularly in adhesive, we brought the digital customer experience to the next level. We launched our new Loctite equipment shop in North America. On the centralized platform, customers can search, learn to talk to our experts and purchase a range of products for industrial manufacturing and maintenance. The launch in North America is just a starting point. We will further expand the product offering and roll out this experience globally. Consumer Brands was able to continue the positive trend. Business generated the 6th consecutive quarter of organic sales growth with a particular contribution from the laundry and home care business. We saw above average contributions from the key brands All and Purex. Furthermore, we see market share gains in laundry and fabric finishers. To conclude, overall a very strong half year for both businesses in North America, which leaves us well positioned for half year 2.
Pernille, the revised outlook is good news. And as we are looking into the second half for North America, what do you anticipate our challenges will be? And maybe comment a little bit about how you think we're equipped to navigate those.
Sure. Second half of the year, we will still be facing different challenges. I anticipate that we will remain to have a high focus on volumes, so bringing back our volumes. At the same time, we do see some level of cost easing, and we'll need to pay attention, as we have also in the past, on pricing and limiting our price concessions in order to keep our margins. In Adhesive Technologies, we see some improvements in our backlog situations, but we are still struggling in certain warehouses and businesses. And with that, we need to re-establish customer trust. In Consumer Brands, it's a continued focus on executing on be better before bigger, focus on margin improvements and on reinvesting those margin upsides into brand equities. And across our businesses, sustainability poses both a challenge and an opportunity for our business, and really dealing with what the sustainability agenda brings to us and our customers. So in short, there are enough challenges and opportunities to take from in second half of this year and going onwards. And for me personally, at least, I have kind of two fundamental things I try to remember when I face a challenge. So one is, whenever in doubt, go to the customers. And what I mean by that is that if we need a guiding star, a North Star to sail by, it's always what our customers need now, in the short term, in the medium term, and of course in the future. And that drives a range of different actions and decisions. The other thing that I always go to is that when we work as one team inside of Henkel, and we work with respect of each other and with a shared purpose and strategy as our North Star, we will beat competition on the outside. So one more thing. I'd like to emphasize that, of course, maintaining and upgrading our North America operations and supply chain is critical to meeting our customers' needs. And of course, for Henkel's continued success far beyond second half of this year. So, Martijn, would you be so kind to share a little bit of information about our investments in that area?
Yes, thanks, Pernille. I'm happy to talk about North America investments, as was also one of the questions asked by employees at our recent regional town hall. As we are all aware, North America is a key market for Henkel. Like Pernille mentioned, it's roughly 28% of global sales. This is also reflected in the investment decisions over the last years. If we look to the historic average, and it doesn't matter if we take 5 years or 10 years average, we always see that on average we invested per annum $400 million into our business. And this has been done partly via the acquisition of companies and technologies, but also partly via an upgrade in our supply and operations footprint. I want to underline that all capital allocation decisions are carefully reviewed to ensure that they are in line with our strategic priorities and our targeted financial return. There are currently multiple consumer brands projects on the way. I want to highlight a few. First, we invest in our bottle blowing capabilities on site, and secondly, we continue to invest into technologies to ensure compaction of HCD liquids. With a compacted formula, we can reduce our bottle size and use of plastic. This is beyond other targets, ultimately serving our commitment to drive sustainability. We also continue to invest in our Adhesive Technologies business. Some key projects, for example, are the expansion of capacity for thermal interface material applications. We invest as well in the quad lines in Mentor in order to meet customer demand and improve operator ergonomics. Furthermore, our new refrigerated warehouse in Bay Point was completed in 2022. We replaced trucks using diesel. This leads to a higher efficiency, better customer satisfaction and reliability, and also directly contributes as well to our sustainability targets. Pernille, any further thoughts from your side?
Thanks, Martijn. This was indeed a question during our recent town hall, and I would like to re-emphasize that maintaining and upgrading our North American operations network for both Adhesive Technologies and Consumer Brands is critical to meeting our customers' needs and for Henkel's continued success. And And there are areas in there which relates to, as you just mentioned, sustainability, automation, digitalization, which would bring us into future offerings for our customers and making sure that we have a future-proof business. We all have to keep a keen eye on what we need to do in order to operate safely and deliver quality to our customers and reduce cost. That is key to our operations, and it's key for our competitiveness. And I know that many of you are doing that on a daily basis. And I want to say thank you and a plea to please keep up the good work.
Thank you, Pernille and Martijn, for connecting with us today.
Thank you, Jenny. And thank you for having us here today. We are at important times for Henkel in North America. This is a key region for Henkel. It is now and it will be in the future. So on behalf of the entire XCOM, I want to thank everyone across the region, across our businesses and functions, for continuing to working as one team to meet our customer needs, advance our culture, and drive continued success for Henkel North America and for Henkel. Thanks.
Thank you, Jenny, also from my side. I look very much forward to our next discussion.
During the year, the North America XCOM will bring you more updates about our financial performance, as well as ongoing information about our focus on DEI, people, collaboration, and communication and reputation in the North America region. Watch your email and the North America News Hub for further information.